Hello, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year 2026. Wow, we made it. So I know I said I was going to be taking a break, and I will, for January, and I actually meant to get this up as my last video of 2025, but I ended up getting distracted. So consider this week kind of a gift of videos because I will be doing this one, and I am going to do maybe 1 to 2 kind of best of 2025 or favorites of 2025 when it comes to a couple of things. So I'll probably put those out, and then I will disappear for a little bit and take a bit of a break. But I wanted to share with you guys just a little Bath and Body Works haul. So the semi-annual sale is going on. It's in the early stages, so the deals are okay depending on what you're looking for, because there are some good deals and some things, they do have the 75% off section going on. And before I get too far into it, if you guys hear in the background, people are shooting fireworks and all kinds of things outside, so excuse the background noise. But other than that, yeah, so I just want to share with you guys some things that I picked up. I think I'm pretty much done, unless maybe when things get a little bit on the end and it gets a little cheaper, then I probably will maybe circle back one more time. But I also want to share some other candles that I picked up that were on sale from the Christmas clearance at Walmart, and that's from GooseCreek. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with GooseCreek, they are pretty much Bath and Body Works rival, and they be petty on the ads. I don't know if you guys have ever seen GooseCreek ads, especially when Bath and Body Works is having like Candle Day or other big sales. Like, GooseCreek comes with the pettiness, and I love it. I'm here for it. And I had never tried their candles. One thing about them is that for the most part, they are online only. In most places, I think they may have a couple of standalone stores, but they're not like a regular standalone store like Bath and Body Works. But they are a big rival. They tend to have better prices, and their ads are really funny. So Walmart actually carried some of them. They had some Harry Potter editions, and some food ones, which I picked up. So I want to share with you guys about GooseCreek, give you my feedback on them. So far I haven't burned any, but just on general like sniff tests, and do they smell like what they're supposed to, or the scent that they're calling themselves. So I just want to share kind of my feedback on that in case you've never tried a GooseCreek candle and been curious about them. You can catch them at Walmart for special times. I know, I want to say usually around Christmas they do the holiday seasonal ones, and I don't know if there are any other times of year they do them, but they do carry a few. But in general, you order online, and they are having a sale as well. So if you like what you see and hear here, check them out online. But first, I'm gonna so we'll go ahead and get started with those because there's only 3 of those, and I just want to share that, and then we'll hop into my semi-annual haul from Bath and Body Works, which also includes candles, if you're wondering. All right, so these are in no particular order, but this is the Pillsbury Crescent. So yes, like the rolls that you would buy and bake. And the scent notes for this says a freshly baked. The name is croissants, so as it is, and the notes are freshly baked croissant roll, warm butter, and a sprinkle of salt. And this is a 14.5 talk. I cannot talk. 14.5 ounce candle is the size. They are 3 wicks, and you definitely get that buttery smell right off the bat, and I love it. And I'll say, yeah, I do bake these quite a bit. I love the crescent rolls from Pillsbury. They were a household staple when I was growing up. And yeah, it smells exactly like that. So if you like that smell, definitely recommend them. And these were on clearance for like $6 at Walmart. Like I said, they were part of the holiday stuff, so they were marked down. You may still be able to find them. I was surprised that a lot of Walmart still had stuff in there. They had tons of other scents, but these were my faves. And then I also got the chocolate chip cookie dough. I love their chocolate chip cookie dough. Currently grew up on it as well. And it smells, when I tell you guys, it smells just like those cookies. Like, even with the lid on, it made me want some. And I do have cookie dough in the fridge. It made me want cookies. So this one, the notes are cookie dough, milk chocolate cookie dough, milk chocolate chips, and sweet butter. And it smells just like the chocolate chip cookies baking. If you ever made Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies, this is what they smell like. And again, these were $6, and you get the 3-wick. And when I finish this video, I will be helping myself to some treats to probably include some of these cookies. Move them out of the frame. And the last one I picked up is not a Pillsbury candle. It is Little Debbie. And these are the oatmeal cream pie. And yes, it smells just like the oatmeal cream pie. Also $6. Also a 14.5 ounce 3-wick. I can't wait to burn these. I'm sad that they didn't have more of them, because some of them, the glass had gotten broken, unfortunately. I haven't checked the Walmart by me. I actually got these when I was at home in North Carolina, so I might check here to see if they still have any, but they do smell good. And when I say I have zero room for any candles, single wick, 3-wick, anything, I mean, my candle jar cabinet is full. I don't even know where I'm going to put the ones I've recently bought from Bath & Body Works. But alas, that was all from GooseCreek that I picked up, but they did have a Harry Potter one as well. So it aligned. So they had like one to represent each one of the, I guess, houses is what they would call, as well as some other things. So you can check those out too. And I know online I looked and they had a bunch on sale, and I think theirs were starting at $7.99, and they might be some that are cheaper. All right, so now let's get into the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. Alright, so this was my second trip. I did another, when I did my last haul, I showed you guys some of the things I picked up. So I went to a different store and they actually had a little bit better selection. So I got a few more things and used my 10 off 40 coupon. So two of the things I picked up were these bath poofs. I absolutely love them, and I love the cream. I did not realize they were kind of like seasonal. So these were half off. They're originally $4.95, so they were like $2.50-ish, $2.49. So I got two of those, and I like they have a nice rubbery handle. They last pretty decent time. Probably going to go ahead and change my current poof out for one of these now. And they have poofs pretty much year round, but they just have different colors. But the cream is what I prefer. Alright, and next up, I did pick up some candles, and these were actually $7.99. I know online a lot of the candles started at $12.99 and $10.99, but they did have a few that were $7.99, which is what I love. That's why I like to go in store during like semi-annual, because there are a lot of times things that aren't advertised online or the prices aren't the same, and you can get better deals in store. So I picked up my favorite black tie. This has been a long time favorite for me. Absolutely love it. And the notes for this one are green sage, sandalwood, and tonka bean. Let's see it. I think I got two of those. They had like a whole like half side of $7.99 candles, but that was the only scent that I wanted. So I got two. I got the last two that were there. And then I found a random white pumpkin, and it had to do with the design too. So the ones that kind of like the more fall design, even though this one is the holiday, like Christmassy holiday design, certain patterns. It wasn't so much about the scent, but also about the pattern on the jar. This one was also $7.99, and it was the only one left. And I've mentioned before, I absolutely love white pumpkin. Because it does not smell like pumpkin. It gives more of the cinnamon and the caramel scent. So like those spices, you don't get pumpkiny. So that's why I like it. So if you've ever wondered about white pumpkin but you don't like pumpkin, you will probably still like this if you like the cinnamon. And it's not like super sweet. It's really more of like the spice. So like the cinnamon is probably the sweetest thing. I can't describe it, but it just smells wonderful. So the notes are ginger, white pumpkin, caramel glaze, and warm blended spices. And to me, the caramel glaze and warm blended spices are the most prevalent. So then because it is a ginger white pumpkin, so I think all of that comes through, and it doesn't make it smell pumpkiny, if that makes sense. So again, all three of those candles were $7.99 in store at Bath & Body Works. I don't even know if they were online. I don't remember seeing them online at all, and maybe they just sold out, super fast, because they were $7.99. All right, and now let's get into the body stuff. Now, you guys know I don't need any more body lotion or spray, but this is a scent that I really like, Perfect in Pink, and I do find myself still using the lotions for this. So I picked up two of these. I say that they remind me of, if you like the original Jergens scent, that cherry scent, then you would like Perfect in Pink, because that's what it smells like. And the notes are vibrant cherries, pink camellia, and whipped almond cream. And I just got two of these. I think these were like something like $4.99. These are the 8-ounce lotions. And then they had the body sprays. I'm sorry, not body sprays, room sprays. And I use these. I don't know if I mentioned the hack that I do with these. I use them in my Glade automatic sprayer. There, you have to do a little extra work. I took the top of a spice. I just bought a random like dollar spice and took the top off like a regular spice bottle. And you want to sit this bottle on top. So what you're going to do is take this off, this white part off, and then you're going to sit it on top, and then you're going to put the sprayer that comes, if you have one of those Glade things, you know what I'm talking about, the little white piece that goes, you're going to replace it on here, and then you will be able to slide it into where it would normally hold, like the Glade can spray. So it takes a little manipulating, but you can make it work, and that way you can get these scents, because that's how I use them. So I picked up Cookie Butter Truffle. I have this wallflower and candle, and I like it. And I also picked up Ice Ginger Snap. So I like those scents. Again, kind of the cinnamony, ginger, that kind of thing. So there's 2 Ice Ginger Snaps. I think I got 2 Cookie Butter Truffle. Is that all on my? Yeah, I think that's all. So I got 4, 2 of each. They had a few more, actually. They had Holiday, they had a bunch of Holiday, and was the scent name. It was Holiday and Campfire Donut and something else that I didn't want. So that's why I just stuck with those 2. For the body sprays, I picked up the travel size of Evil Queen, which I already have one of, which I bought during the time. I got Vampire Blood. I like that scent as well. And then this was just a random, I know they got some new little things. This one was Cinnamon Spice Delight. I just felt like I would like it, so I didn't even really spray it. It's does it have the notes on here? No, they're not on this one because it's the travel size, but I figured I would like it, and so I picked it up. And these were actually 75% off as well, including the Evil Queen. So if you missed out on like Evil Queen and Maleficent, and depending on your store, they do have the body products for that back. I saw the hand soap, I saw body wash. They brought back the Halloween stuff. So like this store that I went to had a bunch of that body stuff. But then my other store didn't. They also brought back like the candle holders and the pocket bags for those lines as well. So you can find them depending on your store. I'm fortunate enough to have multiple Bath and Body Works near me, so I have a kind of decent selection. This is the single wick candle holder thingy, and I've never had one. I have, as you guys know, I have plenty of candle stands for the 3 wicks, but I do not have like one of these because I don't typically like the ones where the candles sit down in it. I don't buy those for the 3 wicks, but I do like this just as a piece of decor. And these were half off, so they were originally $7.95 and they were half off for the sale. So I got one of these to maybe use as decor and just put a candle in there, more so for decor and ambiance than to actually burn. I'm thinking now, I'm like, I might shoot one. Oh, this was my birthday freebie. I could get something up to like $9.95. So I got the spray, travel spray in At the Beach, which is a scent. I do have the lotion, this size of the lotion in At the Beach, and I really like it. And you guys know I love the beach, and it really gives that kind of, makes you feel like a coastal scent or whatnot. So I think I'm going to get this. So I got the spray to go with the lotion, and then I also earned like 2 rewards over the past month or so, which is for full-size body care. So I think I might actually get like a set of At the Beach because I really do like that one, and it's one that I do use, and I do use the lotion like currently, especially on my hands, like when I'm just getting ready for the day. So I really like that scent. And I don't think it's out all the time, but I'm not sure. Because again, I'm not looking for body care like that. And last but not least, I racked up on hand sanitizers. They are 50% off, or these were 50% off. Not all hand sanitizers, just again certain scents. And that's something I'm noticing about the semi-annual. It used to be like pretty much the store or everything, you know, when you went in there was on some form of sale, was like 50 or 75% off. Whereas now they just kind of have like certain scents. It's like they bring back some OG scents or the seasonal scents, but then they have like the, I guess you could say, spring stuff, and it's not on sale. So, and sometimes it's about the design. So it might be that scent on sale, but in a certain design. Like, for example, Japanese cherry blossom, there's the old design, and that one is part of the sale, but then the new spring looking design is not part of the sale, because my mom is a big JPB fan, and she was looking for it and found that out. So those are the types of things. It seems like they're kind of shying away from giving you like a real full sale. Is more of like, here's seasonal and here's the stuff that we just experimented, like those candles where they made those kind of funky scents. Like those were part of the, I want to say those candles might have been $7.99 as well, but that's the kind of stuff that they had on the sale, versus just saying all the candles are $10.99 or $12.99 or whatever. So yeah, that's just the Bath and Body Works trend. So the scents that I got in the hand sanitizers that were 50% off, I got Moonlit Goddess. This one had a much better selection of hand sanitizers than my other one, which only had Twisted Peppermint and Winter Candy Apple, as I showed you in the last video. This one had a few more, so I went with the Moonlit Goddess, which I think is one of their new scents this year. And I got 3 of those, and I had the candle, the single wick in that as well. I found a random white pumpkin, a OG cucumber melon, and you can see this design they made there. And I have a tray of these. I have tons and tons of pocket vacs. And then I got, I think these are 3 cookie butter truffles. So that's everything. Yeah, that's everything that I picked up from my second run for the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale. And again, I used my 10 off 40 coupon as well as my birthday freebie to get this item here, and I did earn 2 more rewards because I am a rewards member. So I still have 2 rewards that are good for full size items up to $18.95 that I can redeem it for. And as I mentioned before, you guys can use a single wick, use it on a single wick candle, not the ceramic ones, but on the regular single wicks. And it has to be any item that's $18.95 originally. So even though now some of the candles are, you know, cheaper, you still wouldn't be able to redeem it because their original price is not below $18.95 or $18.95 and below. But the single wicks you can use it on, and then you know, the body care for the most part. So I'll consider what I want to use it on. I might go back maybe one more time. I really wanted a snowflake wallflower. They did have a lot of the wallflowers from the holidays, that the big ones that were like the, I think one was a trolley, or the projecting snow people. There's a couple of the Mrs. Santa Claus that had her ski stuff and a pink suit on. They had those, and but a lot of them were the big bulky ones. And in the store that I went in today, they had a lot of the I think it was the Maleficent one that had the raven, like I have plugged in now, and I bought one of them, and I started to get another one because I did really like it, but they're only half off. And when the Evil Queen stuff, remember they put Maleficent and Evil Queen on 75% off sale, and I racked up and got, you know, that's when I got those plugins, because I got one from Evil Queen, one from Maleficent. So I just can't see paying half price when I pay 75% off. So just my, and they had the makeup bags and all that, but those were like 50% off. And they also had other makeup bags for 50% off. A lot of the gift sets were also 50% off. If you're just wondering kind of like what's in store, that's kind of where the sale was in terms of pricing. So 50% off on not gift bags, cosmetic bags, gift sets, all of that, plugins, the wildfire plugs, and then 50% off the select, you know, hand sanitizers as well, and then 75% off things like these, the room sprays, and then of course the seasonal body cares and all of that, as well as like the Vampire Blood and Evil Queen, the Halloween, and they had full sizes as well. things like that. So let me know what you guys may have picked up, or if you plan on picking up anything from the semi-annual sale. And thank you so much for watching. Again, Happy New Year. We're in 2026. See you next time.